Man, you know what, though?
What?
This probably doesn't fit with your non-toxic ideas, though, but last time bathrooms had to be cleaned around my place because I was going to stab somebody. My roommate went out, and he bought a bunch of Zepp cleaning products.
What's
There's like Zepp is a company. They do industrial grade stuff. Like my parents, my parents' tire shop, they got Zepp hand wash and shit. You know, stuff like you're working on cars. Here's this stuff.
Not like Gojo.
We sell it to you in big things. Yeah, sort of like Gojo.
Okay.
You need some Gojo. You need some lava.
I like Gojo.
Gojo's good stuff.
And it was just this thick blue paste and thick blue liquid, and it's just it. The bathroom was a war zone. Not my bathroom. I kept my bathroom in reasonable working order.
That hall bathroom was fucked up.
The hall bathroom was like...
It was fucked up.
It was
real fucked up.
Yeah.
That's one of the most fucked up bathrooms I've seen.
Totally, yeah. Totally.
Like in a way that I've never seen a bathroom fucked up.
It's unbelievable. Like, it is unbelievable how insane...
So I'm going to out him. Jeff, we haven't talked about this before. Jeff's roommate fake tans, spray tans professionally.
I don't know that I don't know how much of that he's doing. Well, whatever. He got in that car wreck and all that other stuff. But
this was at the peak of that, though.
Yes. Yep.
And so is
when this
residue?
was at its worst. So yeah, the spray tan stuff, it gets all over you, and then I guess it also gets all over fucking everything because it was just like the walls of this bathroom,
every surface,
like everything
was this color,
was bronze.
It wasn't like an outline of him.
No.
It
was everything. Just the bathtub shower combo.
So I don't know if he was like touching up in the bathroom or whatever, but just
touching something in the bathroom.
But like
so
the tub, the walls of the stall, the sink, the floor, the wall, everything.
Yeah, there was that. There was like, hair products being used in there that were also coloring the entire place. It was just basically...
And then there's also like, you bring towels into the bathroom, so then you get like, a little bit of the just little particles, little pieces of towel, little fluff, that layer of fluff that'll appear and stick to everything.
All right.
And just, I'm relatively busy, so I didn't pay super close attention to it until it got super bad. And it's like, well, I'm not going to clean it because it's not my problem. I'm going to keep hammering this dude until he cleans it. And he just never did for a good long time. And finally I was like, look, motherfucker. Anyway.
So did that stuff work?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, wow,
like, fucking
really?
cut through that shit.
Oh, no,
it was shit that I just thought was like, this I need to permanently seal this room.
Yeah.
And it actually cut through all that stuff like relatively easily.
Highly toxic.
Mine's...
wildly. Jeff can
I
never have
don't know
children.
for sure. I don't know. I assume it must be for what it did to that bathroom.
For the other chemicals that it was fighting and winning.
Right. Look, anything that good has to be bad for you.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's got to just...
Right.
It curls up the tails on every single sperm, just all the way up. Just
swimming in circles.
Yeah, not even.
Just dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of going the other way on that. Which, right. It kind of makes you worry because you're like, is this stuff even worth it now? But, did some research. People said, okay.
Sure.
I think it becomes a matter of like how much elbow grease are you willing to put in to cut through this dirt. Well, whatever. I'm sure your bathroom is also not as bad as
but also
hellhole.
Every single like professional housekeeper I've ever known has their own set of. They're like everyone swears by like, no, I use this, and this, and fucking I use it at every single house, and it works awesome all the time.
Just Tarnex on everything,
and everyone's got their own set. Everyone has their own like 3 or 4 things,
and I don't, and that's what I wanted to buy.
So you're trying to figure out what your 3 or 4 things are.
I wanted like the little blue caddy with like the brushes and bottles in it, and be like, this is for the sink, this is for the shower, this is for the floor, this is for like the sliding part of the doors on the shower, that little metal groove that collects the world's grossest shit in it. Like, use this to clean that. Oh, there's a tool for that. Great. Because my problem with cleaning that stuff is you wipe it with like a paper towel or a sponge or something. Now it's all just on there.
All right.
And where does that go?
Wash down the sink. Hope for the best.
But then your sink gets clogged up because all that crap collects in there.
And then unclog your sink.
And then you got to use a snake, and then I don't like the process.
Yeah, it's terrible.
So
I can't wait till you buy a house.
Yeah,
it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, because
then it is all your fucking problem.
Because then that problem extends to everything.
Yeah,
I've got 2 holes in my wall that I just haven't fixed. One from a door stopper that wasn't working, and a door opened into it.
Oh,
and I tell you, one I put my foot. I put my foot through the wall.
Just anger?
No.
Oh,
no. It's an accident.
Like underneath the desk.
Underneath the desk,
Oh,
like where I was using it to like push away from the wall or something like that. And one day it was like the day we got back from PAX. I was exhausted.
Need some spackle.
I was pissed off about something, and I wasn't pushing hard. I was like pushing away and went right through. Like, yeah, perfect. My foot's in the fucking wall.
But at least the good part about that is if you own the house, you can get to it when you want and not have to worry about some deposit.
That kind of piles up. It turns out
exactly. Then all of a sudden you've got like
I'll deal with that later.
You'd never
deal with it.
It's fucking nuts.
Since the accountability is gone.
Yeah, because you're just like.
And now that there's a hole down where my feet are, I'm constantly worried that scorpions are going to crawl out of the wall and sting me in the feet.
I wouldn't worry about scorpions.
There's your
well, that's what I'm worried about. Hey, you know what? You're right. I shouldn't worry about scorpions, but there you go.
We can do two things here. All right. We can refocus your worry onto something else more reasonable, like rats or spiders.
All right.
Which I'm sure underneath your house is just a teeming colony of both.
It's spider rats at this point. The spiders are fucking the rats and vice versa. And
what if
there's a whole
that little troll thing from Cat's Eye?
Could be that too.
He's gonna come.
He's leading all of the spider
my
rats.
very brief rodent problem has been dealt with for a good long time, and I'm hoping when the rain starts up again, it will not start up again.
Then we strike option one. Option two is we introduce scorpions into your house and validate the fear.
Say yeah.
So yeah, you should be scared because there's fucking scorpions under your house now.
Fuck that.
And he says, get over here, foot.
My feet. No.
These are the only solutions that I know of to these problems. So,
spackle.
You guys are the better. Give us a call.
And
we start taking calls.
The
webbing. Just right now.
1550 357 1550 415.
I want a bathroom. With a drain on the floor, and then I just want to close the door. And I want steam and water jets to just melt everything and drain it down on the floor.
There's a bathroom in an apartment in Japan I was in. It was not too far off from that. See? Where once you walked in, like everything in there was the shower stall, basically.
Oh, yeah. And you just shower in the middle of the...
And the sink was there and just everything was all right.
Water goes on the floor and out into the world.
Shit, shower, and shave.
Yep. Just shit right in that drain. Squat.
Smash it down with your foot.
Who's next on the phone line?
Hey, what's up? It's Tobias calling for the Scorpions.
All right, Tobias, you want to hear the Scorpions?
Yeah, Scorpions. Rock me like a hurricane, baby. Do it for all the guys down here at Ted's Auto.
All right, Tobias, Ted's Auto. Thanks for giving us a call. Who's the station you love? Classic rock gets you the most every day.
KC.
Brought to you by Zap.
Zep.
Zep.
Please.
Like Zeppo.
I'm going to get the lead out. Brought to you by Zep. Think about it. No, just one P.
One P.
See, I would have thought two Ps.
Yeah, I would have thought two Ps.
Glad we clarified. We're just getting all sorts of good brand recommendations. Not at all video game related brand recommendations.
I really like things that clean. Like, I like the restoration process.
Yeah, I do too. I just hate doing it.
Yeah.
Like if I
like the fact that you can do it.
And
I usually get as far as like, oh yeah, I think I could do this.
And then don't.
And then I stop.
Totally. Yeah.
Like, I got far enough to prove myself this could be done.
My favorite thing is not just cleaning supplies, but like non-traditional uses. Like using other things as cleaning supplies. Like, well, traditionally, the main use for this product is not to clean whatever it is that you're going to clean, but if you use it this way, you can totally do that.
Like
I love that.
Lemon juice to clean a wall or
lemon juice and toothbrush.
Yeah.
Meth clean your whole bathroom.
I like to use, do you ever, toothpaste up a scratch CD?
I've tried, but I haven't had the best of luck with that.
It's because you use toothpaste with grit in it.
Maybe. That's possible.
That's not good for it. That's the exact opposite of what you want to do.
I don't know if that's why, but yeah. I've used toothpaste to spackle before I moved out.
Did you really? Did you really?
It's white.
Did you really?
Looks fine, yeah.
Did you really?
Let's cover up those pinholes.
Would that actually for a
walkthrough?
For a little quick fix?
Sure, why not? It smells great.
I'm asking if you really did that. I'm not sure. I'm not getting the read on you.
I may have.
I mean, I'm not trying to bust you. I know I'm going to pull off my face and reveal to be your old landlord. I fucking do it, Caravella.
Oh, shit. I owe you $17.50.
You're never getting that cleaning deposit back.
First and last. Fuck.
God damn it.
I hate deposits.
State of New York.
Carry deposits.
I'm glad I bought a house immediately after the last place that I was renting because the karma that was accumulated in the move out process of that place was such that
you kind of earned your bathroom.
I guess so. Yeah,
you're saying
totally.
A roll of toothpaste wasn't going to help you there?
No.
The compound was left.
I'm sure I must have told
poorly.
I must have told that
you
story on this
podcast.
podcast.
Wasn't that house going to get torn down?
That was supposed to get torn down, but there are people living there.
Behind the goddamn, what is it, the Lowe's?
Yeah, it's a Lowe's.
But it was a lot when you were living there? It was it was
an empty lot that they were eventually going to build a Lowe's on, and the theory was that they were going to tear down these houses back here.
Right.
But they did both.
Well, that's because there was also, that was supposed to be the start of, a bigger housing development that kind of never took off, so there's, 4 rows of houses
Have you been
up there.
I've driven up the dirt road to the place a couple of times. Just acted like, this is not the place we're supposed to go. You couldn't really tell from the outside what had been done, but I did see that they had a dog, and I felt really bad because of there's just broken glass emanating from that place, just 50 yards in any direction of just busted beer bottles and windows and
just hidden in the dirt.
Yeah, just all the golf balls that got stolen and driven into the fields and stuff. It was great living in the middle of nowhere because it just got full on Fight Club at night.
Yeah,
and that was pretty great. But when we were moving out, so there were college girls that lived there before, and they all left their stuff there. 4 college girls. As I was moving in, they were, slowly starting to graduate and move out.
Or left it.
Like couches,
busted TVs. The garage was just full of papers and, like college papers and stuff and all this sort of stuff. So, when it came time to actually move out and try to get the deposit back, we just stuffed everything in the crawl space under the house and then glued the crawl space shut.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Glued it?
Nailed, glued, no one was getting in there unless they really wanted to see what was under the house.
Do you think the guy just wouldn't go through the effort? He knew the crawl space.
I don't think anyone would think. Well, it was a property management company, so it wasn't like a guy.
Okay.
It was a larger company where they would just go and do the walkthrough and be
this must have always been sealed.
Yeah.
We got our full deposit back.
Nice.
That's fraudulent. That's straight up fraud.
Well, how much
there was a hole in the wall that was left. It was it was less than a foot off the ground, but the hole was created by someone's head because they passed out in just the right angle to just teeter over and boom, head first into the wall.
And then weren't there a lot of mismatched doors?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Were there doors from
certainly didn't break into any of the abandoned houses in the area and take doors out of there to replace the doors we busted. Were you there when we busted Jack's door?
Yeah.
Jack locked himself out of his room, and we decided the only way to get in was to someone hold the doorknob really tightly, and then 6 dudes line up behind him, and everyone push it once. It was the dumbest fucking shit.
Did it break the molding?
Oh yeah, the door. The whole thing. The door we punched the lock through it, and
that door was fucked. And you can't just take another door.
No, you cannot. We learned that the hard way.
You mean they're different sizes?
Yeah.
Well, they all hang specifically. They're cut for that space.
Well, sometimes they're standard doors.
Someone's peeking in.
Yeah. He's like, my fucking door.
The guy's trying to get in.
I know you guys.
We're talking about busting these doors here.
Yeah.
So I think in order to have gotten everything into the crawl space, that's a fair amount of work, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But less than actually properly disposing of it.
Yeah.
Well, if that crawl space were a dumpster, it would have been okay.
Yeah, maybe.
It's
even like a couch. Couches were getting left in the houses across the dirt road and the abandoned houses on the other side and stuff.
It's classy, generally speaking.
Sounds like a good area.
Anyway, thinking back on that, I say that your awful spray tan bathroom.
So this is what I get for that.
So that bathroom wound up coming together. It's into a way that you're like, this is a nice looking bathroom.
Yeah, once it was done, it looked fan-fucking-tastic.
Wow.
For about a week, and I'm sure it's just now back on its descent to madness.
That's great.
It was acceptable.
I like that.
It didn't look like, oh man, I'm never going to be able to get insurance on this house again because it's molded. It didn't look like that anymore.
You think there was mold in there?
No. It was just, you couldn't tell. It was just like, these walls are so bad, who knows what it is. I don't want to stand in here and breathe, that's for sure.
You want to talk about video games?
Yes.
You want to talk about Iron Brigade for the PC?
Sure. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Iron Brigade's coming to the PC. They got announced.